So this is kind of interesting as well. The Browns now have 13 players that are making at or over $11.5 million. By far the most in the league. Watson, $46 million. Garrett, $25 million. Denzel, $20.1. Cooper, $20. Jerry Jeudy, $17.5. Bitonio, $16. Conklin, $15. Dalvin Tomlinson, $14.25. Wyatt Teller, $14. David Njoku, $13.68. Delpit at $12. Za'Darius Smith at $11.5. And Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah will slot in there at 13. When you look at that, I mean, those guys, Watson, we were talking a little bit earlier, he's got to play better. Other than that, those contracts are pretty much fair market value.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. The salary cap has been getting pushed higher and higher. $10 million now is not what it used to be. It's a backup deal in some positions. It's not top of the market money. Really, the number actually in that list that's the one to focus on maybe is the $20 million a year number. And the Browns have four of those guys. And when you look at who they are, it's their quarterback, it's their number one receiver, their number one cornerback, and arguably the best defender in football in Myles Garrett, their best pass rusher. So if you were drawing up an instruction manual for how to allocate your money in a salary cap era, in a salary cap defined league, and where should that go on the roster, it would be those four positions. It would be those four players on the roster. So I think it's correctly allocated through like players. The question is, of course, as you said, Deshaun Watson. It's one thing having a quarterback taking up a big chunk of your money in a huge salary cap number. It's another thing when that guy simply isn't living up to that salary. And that is the big problem that they potentially have. But this is a championship caliber roster. And that's the kind of money it takes to build a championship caliber roster.